You have heard about the worst thing about living in Nashville. If you're thinking of moving to Nashville, or you actually live here, you probably know about it. And it's not the chiggers, it's not the humidity, it's not the traffic. If you're thinking of moving to Nashville, then you need to hear about this. Hey, it's Susan Thetford with Nashville Redefined. Here on this show, we talk about all things, what it's like to eat, sleep, live, work, play. What's the lifestyle like here in Nashville, Tennessee? So if that's for you, go ahead, hit subscribe. Tap that bell so you're aware of any new video that drops every single week. We talk about all things Nashville. Truly, we have so many people calling us, moving here every single day, that I just want to give you that information. I'm going to shoot you straight on the good, the bad, and the ugly about here in Nashville, Tennessee. So if you're considering moving here to Nashville, Franklin, Brentwood, anywhere in the Middle Tennessee area, Tennessee for that matter, then reach out to me. Shoot me a call, shoot me a text, send up smoke signals. Don't care. Get to me. I can answer those questions that you have all about Tennessee. So you know me. You know I'm going to shoot you straight no matter what. I'm a realtor here. I am a native Nashvilleian. I have raised my children here. We have grown up through the whole systems. I love Nashville, but I'm gonna tell you, everything is not perfect. When people ask me about living in Nashville, truly the worst thing I can think of is not the humidity that sometimes in the summer is really bad, and it's not the chiggers that I've talked about before. It's not even the traffic, but it is our public school system. Living here in Davidson County, we do not have a great public school system, and that I really regret, and I'm working hard to try to make it change through my company. Through all us realtors, we have worked with the Pencil Project, with a specific school, but our public school system is not where it should be. Now granted, they're not all bad. As a whole though, in general, our public school system is not up to par. Now when I'm helping people find a home, I can help direct you through the school board and academic graduation rates, that kind of stuff. I can direct you to the information that tells you which are the best schools. I personally know exactly what I did with and for my children in helping determine what would be the best fit for you. So I'm perfectly happy to give the input, but in general, our Davidson County public school system is not great, which frankly is why so many people have moved to some of the outlying counties. Williamson County is known for being a great place for the public school system. With that in mind though, you also pay higher prices for the homes there. You know, it's a trade-off, one way or the other. Either you pay for private school tuition and you have lesser expensive homes, or you pay more. For example, the median price point home in Davidson County is right at $340,000 as we speak. The median price point home in Williamson County is $520,000. There's a lot that goes into it. Don't take that as the be-all and end-all. But if you're not paying for private schools for your children, you can pay for more housing. So in the interest of talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and sharing it all with you, just laying it out there on the table, Davidson County Public Schools, worst thing about living in Nashville. Now again, this is from my experience, but there are many great private schools if you live in the Davidson County area. And in this video, I'm going to show you a few of the private schools that I think are really top-notch. Let's begin at my own alma mater, the Harpeth School. This beautiful campus is set in 40 acres, right smack in the middle of Green Hills. It is a college prep school, girls only. Middle school 5 through 8 grades, and then the high school. It was started in 1865 as the Ward Seminary. That is now where Belmont College campus is. At that time, my mom actually, not in 1865, but my mom went to the Ward Seminary. But in 1951, it was moved to this campus and renamed the Harpeth School. Some of the same teachers, many of the buildings are named after the teachers and founders of that Ward Seminary. Some notable alumni include Reese Witherspoon, Willa Fitzgerald, Tracy Calkins, and Amy Grant. Property sits right in the middle of a Green Hills neighborhood. Let's head on over to Montgomery Bell Academy over on West End. Montgomery Bell Academy is a boys' prep school with 713 students, grades 7 through 12. It was founded in 1867 after the Civil War, became part of the University of Nashville, but then branched off in 81 and moved its campus to an estate that at the time was way past downtown Nashville. It now has 8 academic and administration buildings, a gym, and several off-campus facilities. There's underway a new 200,000 square foot athletic and wellness center. Remember the movie Dead Poet Society with Robin Williams? That movie depicted a school that was patterned after MBA, but of course the events were all fictional. There is no way to name all the notable alumna, but I'll name a few. My brother's good friends, sculptor Alan LaQuire and Mattis Bell, the author, several pro athletes, Senator Bill Frist, politicians, Bronson Ingram, business titans. The list is immense of alumni from MBA. Let's move directly across the street from MBA over to St. Cecilia Academy. This is across on Harding Place next to the St. Thomas Hospital. Now, St. Cecilia is the oldest continually operating school in the city, founded in 1860. It is also the only religious all-girls school. It's Catholic, run by the Dominican Sisters. It is a college prep as well. And on this campus is the Overbrook Elementary School, St. Cecilia High School, and then Aquinas Academy. St. Cecilia Academy is a college preparatory school, of course. They offer 19 advanced placement courses and 11 honors courses. The class of 2020 had 5 National Merit Scholars. What that means is the top 3% of over 1.5 million students who enter the competition, and Little St. Cecilia, with only 256 students in total high school, were National Merit Scholars. Just a few miles west of Ensworth and MBA, you will find Ensworth High School campus. Now, Ensworth has an elementary school that is over by MBA. This is the high school. It is co-ed, non-denominational, on beautiful historic property near the Percy Warner and Edwin Warner parks. Since opening the campus, the high school campus, back in 2004, a 682-seat theater has been added to the Ensworth facilities. A 3-story gymnasium with indoor basketball courts. 2013, they added a natatorium, which is swimming facilities, which are used by many of the schools around the area for competitions. 2017, they added a tennis center with 6 indoor courts and 8 outdoor courts and covered parking. The class sizes are a 7-to-1 teacher ratio, and they offer 24 AP courses. Amongst the notable alumni graduating from Ensworth are 5 NFL players and 2 singer-songwriter music producers. About a mile away from Ensworth Academy, down Old Hickory Boulevard, is Christ Presbyterian Academy. This is a co-ed college prep school, grades K through 12, pre-K through 12. It offers a Christian-based education. It is co-ed, and it's on the campus of the Christ Presbyterian Church. It was founded in 1985. The beautiful 58-acre campus offers a 10-to-1 student ratio, 44 AP and honors courses in the high school level, have over 50 athletic programs, and offer 15 arts performances annually. They have won state championships and individual championship notoriety in golf, basketball, football, swimming, soccer, tennis, and track. If you would like your child to be in the same campus, kindergarten through high school, this might be the right spot for you. Next, let's head on over to Father Ryan High School. This has a rich history in Nashville. It is the only co-ed Catholic high school in the city, but it started in 1927 over on Elliston Place, where it was a boys' school. It went co-ed in 1970, and in 1991, they outgrew their Elliston Place location and moved to the current 40-acre site in Oak Hill just off of Franklin Road, where they installed the original library doors from Elliston Place to the new library here in Oak Hill. Father Ryan has an 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio. Class sizes average 14. They offer 27 AP courses to the 900 students in the 4-year college prep facility. In 2005, Father Ryan became the first school in the nation to receive dual accreditation from the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools and the Southern Association of Independent Schools. Father Ryan has a rich history in athletics, known as a wrestling dynasty, and our marching band is pretty amazing, actually having marched in the 2012 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So today we have crisscrossed across Davidson County looking at just a few of the private schools, the private high schools, and a couple of them start as elementary school and go forward. But the private high schools that are definitely college enrichment, college-bound schools here in Davidson County. Now, you know, the private schools may not be for you. As I said, we are not great for our high school education in Davidson County public schools unless you go into the magnet program. Now, those are great programs, especially if you have a child who is really interested in the arts or maybe the science or literature. Those are 3 different schools, but you do have to get into a lottery. So many people are asking me, tell me about the private schools. You know, you've seen the gamut, and I haven't gotten to all of them. So in the link below, in the comments, I'm going to put links to each one of these schools so that you can do a little bit more of your own research. Be sure to check those out. And if you decide that the Davidson County area is just not your thing, that's what I'm here for, to help you discern what is the best fit for you and your family when you're moving to Nashville. But the only way I can help you is if you go ahead, reach out to me, give me a call, send me a text, shoot up those smoke signals. I don't know, don't care. Get in touch with me. I've got your back when you move into Nashville. And now you're seeing a bunch of other videos that are going to tell you all different things about the Middle Tennessee, Nashville area. Go ahead, watch those. I'm sure you'll get some information that you needed. If you have more questions, put them in the comments. I would love to do a video to answer your specific question. Until next week.